and like read the F now so that it works.
So before that, let's make sure that we're on the same thing on the actual Facebook thing.
We're going live right now. Sorry, like right now.
Yeah,
We're
I
doing
see
it
Canada
hot.
Guns
But
Talk
I
Show
don't
is live
want to
now.
go right now.
It's been hot.
Sorry, that was an ND.
Are we live? Are we live?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
we
we're
live?
Yeah.
But are you sure we're live? Are you sure we're live?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Handle some
Well-
guns. See if we get banned.
Ugh.
That's the only way to find out.
Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the Canada Guns.
Gotta talk around too.
Episode 96. Actually going to woods. I am your host, the Kroger. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
Hello.
There's people here. Tracy.
Yes.
Look at this thing. Look at this stupid thing. Look at this
Yes.
stupid thing.
Is this another Yugoslav?
Fuck no. It is Serbian.
That's
Yeah,
so,
Yugoslav
so I found
is
out.
Serbia.
Yeah, Yugoslavia includes Serbia. Look. There's my Serbian, Yugoslavian, except mine's taller. Got some girth on there.
Stendo
You sure?
mag, bro.
Feels good in the
Wait,
hands.
Grover, is yours 9mm?
Mine is 9mm.
Did you buy that for the course, or did you just buy that because it was cheap somewhere?
It was $200, so I bought it for the course and because it was cheap somewhere.
I paid $180 for mine.
Yeah, but mine is in a not obsolete caliber.
I have 1,600 rounds of this obsolete caliber. It came from 1977, Soviet Russia, still fresh in the tin.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did it smell like eggy farts? Did it smell like eggy farts and communism?
It makes
It
your
smelled like eggy farts and communism, didn't it?
yeah, and it makes your barrel rust if you don't clean it.
Sweet.
It's a feature, not a bug, remember.
No, it's a
Clean your
seasoning.
Oh, we're actually, like, the thing says that we're actually live.
Yeah,
Yep.
it worked. Great
Oh, look
success.
at that.
Everyone can enjoy the high piercing, squealing, high-pitched noise in their ears. I can filter that out.
Mop.
Click to enlarge.
Does that work on your
Only
penis?
for that easy.
But yeah, no, it's I bought that for the course, which now we can't teach because why would I invite strangers to a common gathering? And
Well, if you got less than 50 of them.
additionally, even if the people pass the course, they can't get their license because the CFO and the the Canadian Firearms
Mirror
Program
machine.
is shut down.
Yep.
I heard that they were still around, but
I've heard mirror machines they've all been sent home. CFO's office might be like here. I've heard mixed about the CFO's office, but I've heard Miramachi got shut down.
My buddy's transfer went through.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's in Alberta, so these transfers are still happening.
Ontario was already at 3 to 5 weeks before this whole shit happened, and now fuck knows what's going to be at now. Especially with everyone going out, rushing out and buying shit, because every gun store's got a fucking sale on right now for some fucking reason.
No, it doesn't even matter if there's a sale or not, Crazy. Cabela's in Calgary and Bass Pro are cleaned out of guns and ammo.
Yep.
How about
Tenda
Edmonton?
still got it. FOC still got it, but their Tenda, I think, is still doing in-store, but FOC is doing pickup and delivery only.
Reliable and Italian Goods out of Vancouver are also doing a pickup online only. They closed down their storefront.
So is Epps. I think Epps was one of the first ones to do that. Epps is
Yeah.
the one where the Toronto Star wrote a fucking article about them.
Yes, they did. I read that article and I was like, oh boy.
They were trying. Tracy said that the Star reporter was trying so hard to get her to attribute this to some kind of malicious thing, and she just did not bite.
Like, what do you mean malicious? It's like people want to,
Like,
stay
People
safe.
want to hoard guns to defend their toilet paper or some shit like that, and Tracy was just like, nah, they're buying shit because spring hunting season's coming up, and they're worried about securing a food supply.
Yeah, it was definitely the food supply, and not because people want to like I was at Cabela's on Friday before it really got spooky, and there was a guy ahead of me who just bought 3 Maverick 88s. Just was like, yeah, I want 3 of those. It's like, okay, you get 3 of those. But as the guy walked off, because he was there with a couple of buddies, I walked up to the counter and I said, "So, buddy, he's getting 3 shotguns, eh?" They go, "Yeah." Just for himself, same gun, 3 of them. And then you could see like the gears starting to turn behind the eyes of the guy behind the counter. He's like, "Oh, I
Okay,
guess so."
how many guns have you bought at one time at a retail store? What's the maximum?
One.
One at a time. But
One at a time.
when I worked at Sale, I sold 5 to a dude in one transaction. That was on December 21st, 2012, when the Mayan end of the world was happening. And him and a bunch of
Beautiful.
buddies just shot up. We just got our licenses. We want to buy a bunch of shit. And so he bought 5 guns. We made apocalypse jokes, and I didn't care. He had a license.
I win. I bought 10 rifles in one trip to Wholesale Sports, and it was
Quit
how
flexing
much
on us.
How much are the
Quit flexing.
Savages on for? We're like, oh, 250. It's like, how many do you have in stock? And they're like, well, what cartridge do you have? I'm like, what do you got? Well, you got 308.
I'll
Yeah,
take
how
them
many
all.
of those?
One of each.
I'll take them all. How many of those Browning AB3s do you got? We got 5. I'll take all of those as well.
Your margins were freaking dumb for those rifles, weren't they? Like I think you were brand new guns, like less than half off. I think you said because of the
Yeah.
rebates and shit.
There was rebates at the same time as this huge closing out sale, and I stocked up.
Yeah, that's when I bought that Verse Max for fuck. How much was it? Like $650 or something like that.
That's gross.
Yeah, good deals. That's like when people are talking about like stocking up and stuff, and they're like, "Oh man, I gotta get some ammo." It's like, I'm good. I don't gotta get nothing. I'm fine.
I was at Cabela's on Friday because I needed primers because I'm out of primers for my 38 and my 357, and I need some powders for loading up 1,000 rounds of 223 that I have projectiles for. Because I think it was it wasn't Christmas. Might have been like 6 months ago. I was at Cabela's and they had Barry's bullets, like 75% retail. So I was like,
Good. Gotta get
yeah,
some
I think 1,000 projectiles for like, fuck, I think it was like $60 or something like that.
What kind of ammo?
It's Barry's bullets. It's 55
Like
grain.
9mm or 223?
No, it's 55 grain 223 Full Metal Jackets.
Damn.
Yep. So I was like, okay. So I bought like
I've
a
actually
10.
reloaded some if I'd seen them for that.
Yeah, no, it was cheap. I
guess
bought a box.
I got some rifle primers from when I was reloading 8mm. I don't have much, but I've got like 223 dies. I've got probably 1,500 cases. I've just been too
8
lazy.
mil, I'm willing to bet, is large rifle primer. 223 is small rifle primer.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yep. But I was at the store on my phone trying to find like on the Hodgdon website trying to find what powder would be good for 223, and I was trying to call some people who had quick load so that I could find out which one had the best burn rate, because I was looking at Varget and Varget is not good for 223. I was
Okay.
talking.
What are you talking about?
It's like 84% burn rate, dude.
Oh.
You gotta
Like
get
a
those
fireball,
high
that's
90s. You gotta get high 90s.
Yeah, whatever.
So what did you end up getting? Like 48.95 or something like that?
They were out of 48.95. I bought 30.31. That shit, apparently, you don't need nearly as much as you do with other powders, and it's like 98% burn rate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would not have thought 30-31 for AR-15 for 223.
It's on like I literally went best powder for 223 reloading, and there were forums upon forums from like 2010 talking about it.
That's when they had like shittier powders though. Like we've got fancier stuff now. You can get that.
Exactly.
What is that? The CFE 223. That stuff.
Yeah.
I bought some of that, and then I went and I fucking checked quick load. Burn rate is like 89%.
So
I was surprised.
Either the burn rate's not the right metric to go by because that stuff's made for 223, or
It's entirely
everyone's wrong?
probable. It's entirely probable that that powder just doesn't fully burn, and you get a bit of flash, which is not uncommon because that's why flash hiders are a thing. I mean, ideally, you want as close to 100% burn rate as possible. Ain't that right, Elixir? But I'm putting you on the spot so that you say something. Burn rate, you want as
sure.
close to 100% as possible, right?
Ideally, yeah.
But not really necessary if you're just doing range blasting ammo, which is what I'm doing. And if
Well,
for
you're
some
not
reason,
doing range blasting ammo. You're doing.
sorry, I'm
toilet
doing.
paper
Oh wait,
defender.
hold up a second. I'll be right
Toilet
back.
paper defender, yeah.
I got my bidet from Amazon before they all went out of stock.
Small on lab.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What is that
ultra
dark stuff
fucking
in
Nobody.
rolls?
VIP
Come on.
luxury.
Look at that. Triple ply this bitch. Triple ply.
You ain't ever getting shit.
Yeah,
fingered.
but this is velour plush and thick.
They make that shit in my like the Royale plant. I pass by it on my way to fucking work.
Royale's actually made from dead kittens, so it's extra.
That's how they get.
Oh, even better.
Kitten
Even
me
better.
soft.
I fucking hate cats. Even better.
I've always wondered what all those fucking trucks going in there are bringing in. Now I know. It's
Why do
all-
they meow so loud? Those fucking-
And this show is
Does
already.
it mean
on
I can
rails.
just wash it
Not
off
that,
and
that we
reuse
were
it,
on
or-
rails to begin with, but yeah.
What was that, Elixir?
we got to use
I
both
said,
sides.
if it's made from kittens, does that mean I can wash it and reuse it?
I mean, it depends on how good your washing machine is. Like on the gentle cycle, like if you
Yeah.
can,
They'd survive that.
yeah,
And if they don't, they're
But-
still good for toilet paper.
yeah.
Oh fuck! I just remembered, completely unrelated to what the topic is, but entirely relevant to the discussion that we just had. A guy I know came into work and said, "Yeah, I've had a pretty shitty day. I was doing laundry, and my cat likes to go into the washing machine, and so I left the room when I was loading the washing machine to pick up a couple more clothes, and I just chucked them right back in, and didn't look inside, closed the door. Then I was wondering where the fuck my cat was, and there's pretty thick glass in those washing machines, you know."
Oh,
So
we
when
had
the-
a down one. Oh,
When the washing machine was over, I opened it up and I had a dead cat and a clean clothes.
Oh no!
R.I.P. cat.
I'm really glad my cat does not like jumping in the washing machine.
And that, like, how do you respond to that? Like, somebody comes up to you, is like, "Yeah, how's your day been, sir?" It's like, "Oh, I killed my cat in the washing machine."
Accidentally, though.
Accidentally,
Well, at
but
least you didn't throw him in the dryer without knowing. So
I don't
Maybe
know.
that would have brought it back, you know.
Oh, that's horrible.
And the page is going to get banned from Facebook. Like,
Banned animal cruelty. Oh well.
yeah,
is the live stream still going? I can't tell.
There's always
They
Twitch.
shut
Who
it down
cares?
already.
Oh, we have no guns for me. No license, and my paperwork is on hold till whenever they want. I am sorry to hear that, Carrie. I am so sorry to hear that. But yeah, no, like, I guess back onto the topic. What else has happened? How's everybody feeling? How's everyone feeling?
Well, I've sneezed a couple of times, so I obviously have coronavirus.
Yes, but
I have a
you're
couple
also
extra
you.
things.
So
Like,
how
you're
much
in the worst
human
province.
contact have you had that wasn't with your parents or your boss?
What is human contact again?
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you seen the tweet, whatever, that was, fuck, what was it? That a pandemic made me realize that I didn't actually have to fucking change anything in my life.
I resemble this remark.
Yeah, it's like this. Like, I have a couple of friends that are going. It's like, I really haven't changed my routine whatsoever, and that just it's both concerning and kind of reassuring.
Well, I just can't buy paper towel right now, so that's kind of annoying. But
That's why you have cats.
The only thing that irritates
I
me
don't
is the
have a cat.
liquor store now closes early, so if I want to get booze, I got to do it right after work.
Oh, a buddy of mine was telling me that liquor stores might be shutting down in Alberta soon.
Good Good thing you make your own hooch pretty easy.
I've actually got to go pick up some wine I got on like a Groupon.
What? No,
No.
Go like while your commie fucking state government liquor stores are still open. You head on over there and you order a shitload because.
Do you know how much booze costs in this fucking province? I'd go
Yeah.
bankrupt.
So, I'm
God
sorry.
don't
I'm sorry.
go
I'm
to-
sorry.
go
That
to the
sounds like an
winemaking
issue, not an
store.
ish me.
Yeah.
Just
to the
get some
winemaking
190
store.
proof Everclear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Send her
Just
down.
need 2 bottles of that, and it'll last you the whole summer.
Go to the wine store, buy like either the 5-pound tub or as many packets as you can afford of the champagne yeast. Dump her into some Welch's with 2 pounds of sugar. Fuck, you got some nice hooch
Oh,
right
no.
there.
Oh yeah, like I got a
Settle
fucking
for a
bucket
week.
over there. I've made
Down,
apple
you're
shit
fine.
before.
Got a bathtub, got a toilet, some toilet wine.
No, toilet gin.
Gin.
Glass
I
of
got a 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot. I've brewed cider in that shit before. I brewed sake in that shit before.
Good. Did you go blind?
No, not
Then
yet.
keep fermenting.
Getting there.
Well, he still has the glasses, so
Yeah. No, see, Crazy didn't used to wear glasses, and then he brewed some sake. Oh shit! Right. Look at this. Remember that Remington 700 BDL that I had?
No.
Well,
No.
I don't have it anymore.
the
I
teacher.
now
Another
have
Tika.
Tika T3X Light
You got the
In.
better rifle.
30-06. Because now
New
I can
funny
kill
outside.
everything in North
Caliber.
America. Everything can die at my hands. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
first you gotta actually go out and see an animal and then
But
shoot
can you kill coronavirus?
I mean, I can kill somebody with coronavirus. In Minecraft, of course.
it. Whoa, this guy's there.
I don't,
Now
I
we're
don't think
talking
that
about
mag's
killing
all the way
people?
in that gun.
Hmm?
I don't think the mag's all the way in the gun.
Yeah, it pokes out a little bit.
No, it actually wasn't. See?
Still
You
pokes out a
gotta...
little bit.
You gotta... Listen. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't own one, but I've sold enough of them to know that.
Yeah, I know it's... I got it for a song.
What
so-
song? Was it I'm
Yeah.
a Little Teapot?
No, it was End of the World
Living
as
on
We Know
Prayer. Living on
Oh,
Prayer.
nice. You're halfway there.
There you go. And there was literally no reason not to. Like the guy said, like, how much have you used this? Like, oh, I put a couple of boxes through it. Oh, okay. So how many rounds have you shot through it? About 40. So he literally put
a couple of
a
boxes.
couple boxes through it.
Yeah.
Yep. And he just like he sold it as a package, and like it had a one-piece rail on top. It had the upgraded recoil pad and the Picatinny sling swivel adapter for some fucking stupid reason. So I took that off. But yeah, no. The only issue is the scope I have. The bell is a little low, so I've got the eye relief set perfectly, but there is space between the rail and the scope. Trust
Just,
me.
Crack out your Dremel and get after
Grind the
it.
scope. Clear
See,
I mean,
I
if you can
would,
fit
I
a piece-
would,
a
if
sheet
I
of paper
would,
under
except
it,
that
you're good.
stupid rail is like $150. So
Yeah, so grind the scope.
just take a couple of mils right off it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just rub
No,
over.
no,
If it's
I
a
said
vortex,
wrong.
you can
Take a
you can
couple of
just return
thousands
it
off.
with
Yeah,
a warranty.
A couple of thousands off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send it back.
But really, I have a scope mounting kit because I'm me and I'm a fucking dumbass. But I like to do it properly, and it's so level. But yeah, that's one. I don't think I had the Tokarev before last show, but now I do.
Where's your scope mount for that?
That's called JB Weld, sir. Yeah. But what's
Oh,
really
do it,
funny
Skippy.
about this is, so the mag's out, right? These bad boys have absolutely no safety. They have a half cock, but they also have a magazine disconnect. Except if you pull the slide back, you can pull the hammer. You can pull the trigger.
Have you pulled your grip panel off to see the mechanism for that?
I have. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's It's
That's
horrible.
gotta be a feature of the 9mm ones, because the 7.62 ones don't have that.
Yeah, so if you pull
some
the
of them
slide back, if you pull the slide back and you let it reset, you can pull the trigger without the mag. It's hilarious.
Okay, so is that a Yugoslavian thing? Because the Russian, I know
Yes.
the Russian ones don't do that.
It is a Yugoslavian thing. I can show you the mechanism. I've got a
It's terrible. It's horrible. What's inside of these things is just god awful.
right there. That is the mechanism right there. That pushes into a slot on the trigger and it holds it. Now, this is a used one, and whoever had this before was like, "Fuck is this?" and got rid of it. I got two of these, and they're both had the same thing. They both bent that tab off so that they still work with no magazine. There's no magazine.
So you know
in
what's
here.
funny?
Yeah, that's what I did with my
the
Bursa
videos
when
on
I got it. I
YouTube
took
and
the
all the other
safety out.
kits and all the other suggestions that I've seen are just to literally grab a pair of pliers and just pull that entire tab right off.
Yep.
Like just fucking rip that shit out. Just rip it out.
Yep.
Forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, with my
Yeah.
Bursa, the mag disconnect safety is literally a spring and a bar,
Yep.
and I just pulled the spring and bar out, and it works fine.
That
now.
was the same one that my Smith & Wesson 22 had. I mean, not the Model 41, like the SW22, the Victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one also had a little doodah like that. But yeah, no, that was. I got that 30-06. I sold the I sold the 30-06 700. I sold that fucking Remington 742.
Disappointing. I don't know why you didn't like it. It's perfection.
That thing was horrible. I sold it on a bundle to a guy in Quebec. Did
Quebec?
you just smell your drink?
It smells like moonshine. It's gin, but it's just I just got a whiff off of it. It smelled like moonshine real hard.
Somebody's fucking just jonesing for the fucking blind and juice.
I can't wait for it.
The blind and juice. Yeah, I threw an SKS into it so the guy would actually the guy bought the SKS, then he checked my profile. He's like, "Oh yeah, throw the 308 in there too." I was like, "Fucking take it." I got rid of those two pieces of shit. I sold the double barrel Rossi. That's the fourth one of those that I've bought and sold.
Why?
And yeah, I'm trying to sell my WK because I've got a replacement right here, right there.
So I'll give you 3 rolls of toilet paper for your WK.
I got 12.
Oh fuck!
Today,
See, that's a
trade
problem.
I'll trade
Still
a
in
bidet.
package,
You in the box.
unused. I'll even throw a lightly used roll in there for you.
used once.
When you
Fired,
when you
fired.
say lightly used, is the roll partially used, or you're throwing in the paper
No.
that has been used?
It's only used one side.
Yes.
So good.
So this one is the RDB, the Keltec RDB, and the reason that I have this is because a guy posted this on CGN with the Aero Precision lightweight mount, the Vortex Strike Eagle, and 4 plastic LAR mags for $1,100 shipped.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cheap.
That's
Yo.
big.
The gun alone goes for $1,100 used, and it's basically not half off, but close.
So that dude who posted an International Harvester Garand the other day for $975.
Sometimes you get lucky. That's why you got to be on CGN all the time. But I have yet to shoot it. But what's really neat about this gun is that if I had my WK, even with the stock folded, this thing is just barely longer than it. And it's got a 20-inch barrel. Because the barrel starts back here, goes all the way under, and goes sticking right out there.
Yes, but the only thing is there's one glaring problem with that rifle. It's Keltec.
Yes. I would agree with you 100%. There are the only issues that I can mention about this thing are the fact that there is no less than probably 40 screws holding this thing together.
Yep.
And the handguard is hot garbage. It feels like I don't even know what. There's at least there's Picatinny in the bottom, but it's plastic Picatinny. So I just put rail cover on it because I hate the feeling of that shit on my hand. There is supposed to be an aluminum replacement for this, made by Keltec, that's got M-Lock and it's slick. I don't know who's bringing it into the country. I hope they do. But
Well, ITAR doesn't exist anymore, really, so just buy it in the States and have it shipped.
maybe. It's ambidextrous. It ejects out the ass behind the magazine. So this is the mag well. This is the ejection port back here.
That's
So
sweet.
that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And the charging handle is ambidextrous. You can switch it over from one side to the other. And you can also lock it back HK style and slap it. But there is a bolt release on this. If you manage to lock the bolt back and have the charging handle forward, there is 2 buttons. And you can't just press the one. The manual of arms on this thing is for you to actually pinch the receiver and push down on both sides. And it'll close the bolt.
That's kind of dumb.
It is
You
kind of
You
dumb,
ever
but
do that, or you just charge it?
this. Like,
Yeah.
why else would you do anything else? Look at that. Done. And-
Does it lock open?
Of course.
So it locks open on an empty mag, and then you charge it with a new mag, and just tap that charging handle on the way way out.
No, so it would be basically this: bang, 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 click. It locks back. I could
Mag.
grab the charging handle, which at this point is forward because it is non-reciprocating. I just grab it back. Done. If I really wanted to, I could use the bolt release, but it's just in such an awkward place, and it's such a silly way to do it. Like, I'll be like, bam, bang, bam, bam, okay, done. Oh, I'll show you the mag release. The mag release is hilarious on this thing. You put it in, and it's not unlike what you do with an AR, really. It's not. Like, you do something on the receiver. It's just that it's a weird place for it, and you can't do it with your face down on the gun.
Yeah.
That's be the only thing.
Can you like jam the one side in and then just like push it with your tongue?
Let me try. Hold up. Let me try it. This is this kind of program, so of course we're gonna try this. Let's see.
Push the other side in. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Nope, doesn't work.
Well, there goes my idea.
Tongue's too
So-
floppy.
No.
So it
Before
really
putting
is.
up there, bud. Skip this
It's
little-
really not something you can
Your wife will
do
love it.
very easily. So these are some of the mags that I came with. They are thermal
Thanks, Adriel.
mold
You got
LAR
it.
mags. Never seen of these things. Over there. The mag release on this thing is silly. I'll be honest with you. I don't really trust it. It's a paddle behind your hand.
Yep.
So
Can you whack it with your thumb? Like go like this? Like
yeah, you can check it out.
Yeah, because isn't that how they did it on the Tavor?
Yeah.
In the very first ones did. The first Gen 1 Tavors did. Gen 2s have an air style push button. What I have been told is that you really gotta chicken wing this guy. Because if you have your hand down, then you might bump into the... If you have your elbow down, you might bump into the mag release. The manual of arms says, don't use the back of your hand. Just grab the mag and rip it off.
No, that's because they're stupid.
nah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Use your
You
thumb.
drop that
Take a
shit,
seat.
and your left hand, or sorry, your off hand.
Your hand's already
Yeah,
on
you're
the
bang,
oh,
bang,
your
bang,
off
bang,
hand's
bang,
already-
locks
see this?
back. Oh, drop that shit. Next one in.
Yep.
But see, it makes sense then to use the receiver because if you're loading the,
The mag,
the
your
gun,
hand's already there.
yeah, you put the mag in, and it's just a question of going over, pushing down, and you're golden. The charging handle is reversible. I have it set up lefty for me. You take off the handguard, you open up the gun, and the whole charging handle assembly just falls off. You switch it over, and you put it back
32
together.
screws later, and you're good.
No, actually, this thing uses push pins like an HK. Oh, right there and right there. I would do a teardown, but that's dumb, and I don't feel like it. I've heard that the accuracy out of this is mil spec, so I'm expecting two MOA, 2.5.
How's the trigger?
The trigger pull. Interesting question. Thank you for asking it, Elixir. The trigger pull on this with the ambidextrous safety. I will be the first one to admit the take up is long. Not terrible, but it's long. But there's a definite wall, and it's a
not bad.
clean,
Yeah.
clean 4 to 5 pound trigger pull. The reset, however, you gotta go all the way back to the front. Actually, no, you gotta go to that second stage, and then it's there.
Bullpups are kind of known to have not the greatest triggers.
Yes, but for a bullpup, I gotta say, this thing pretty much feels the same when you hit that wall as like a mil-spec AR trigger. So, I'm excited. If this thing shoots anything like the WK, I see absolutely no reason to keep the WK. That's why it's already up on CGN and getting absolutely no bites. I have had somebody ask me for the stock, however, because that SIG MPX
should
deal.
be able to make a sale. I think you should be able to make a sale because there's so many people who are buying right now, panic buying. Should be able to make a sale.
The problem is, I have to report with great sadness, the WK market has officially fallen. It's done. It's done. There is lots of guns. You cannot ask for your money back. It used to be you paid $1,100 for the gun. You can ask $1,100 back, and somebody will pay you for it. If you want a quick sale, you post it for $1,000. Not anymore. There are far too many of those guns out there.
It because I haven't paid attention.
Well, there's more WKs that are.
There's lots of WKs out there. There, like the one that I saw that was absolutely ridiculous was like a fully upgraded one, different handguard, different pistol grip, different stock. It came with an optic and a pile of max, and the guy was selling it for like $800.
Holy.
Oof!
I might have bought that if I'd seen that. Jesus.
Yeah, no, the market is completely fallen on the WK. I mean, you're not gonna get your money back. I'm thinking 75% retail is gonna be the norm again with those things, just like every other gun. The WK is now just like every other gun.
That's okay.
No.
It still makes a slick hunting rifle.
It's that's temporary. Once the liberals ban those firearms, price will change again,
Yeah, it'll get even lower because no one will be legally allowed to buy it.
or they'll get higher because no one's legally allowed to buy them.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's basically what I've been up to. I've been work's down. There is no work. Grover is going to be going on EI soon.
Suckling at the government's teat.
Oh, and it's gonna be a sweet, sweet, sweet stream of free money. I love it. Free money. I don't have to work, and I get money. Fuck yeah.
Take that free government money and buy more guns with it. Then make sure people know that the government's paying you to buy guns and ammo.
Unfortunately, I
Fuck your
gotta
taxes for
feed a
next year,
baby
though.
boy, so can't buy that shit. That's why I bought
Kids
the Primus.
love to eat ammo.
Lead. It's great.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What have you been up to?
I gotta pick something.
Yeah.
Hey, Elixir, we haven't talked to you in a while. Have you actually shot your guns lately?
No,
Oh,
No.
there you go.
not at all.
Do you still have guns?
Yeah.
Wrong.
saw
You don't
me.
have any guns. Remember?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
This
Well, if
isn't my
anybody
gun,
wants
by
to
the way.
buy some
I just borrowed it from
non-guns,
somebody. None of the guns that I've shown except that Tokarev of mine. I just borrowed. So you haven't shot shit. Have you done anything gun related whatsoever?
no.
Cool.
I like
Garrett.
to think about it.
Garrett, what have you been up to?
You know what? It's disaster season, so I'm just loving it because, as you can tell by my wonderful attire here, I'm ready. Ready to go in the woods or to hit the next convoy of toilet paper that rolls through town.
You know, you're living a small enough place that if you constrict the supply, you could become a warlord. You
Hey,
could.
whoever has the supply makes the demands,
That's right.
right? So my chosen loadout for this particular time, gotta go with Greenie here. I did have to take the optics off because, you know what, I can't trust that in a firefight. Chinese optics on a Chinese rifle, it's one or the other. Can't do it. Chest rig is packed full of the most premium Czechoslovakian surplus money can buy.
Circle 10? No. It's the Czech one, the one that comes in the prepackaged stripper
Yep.
clip.
This
Oh, that's
stuff
good shit.
and this stuff is non-corrosive.
What?
Wow.
No,
I have-
don't believe
I-
it.
That's wrong.
I have
no.
I got it from Home Hardware. I've shot it. I left the gun for a day. No rust. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it for another
Okay,
day.
again,
No, right?
where is it that you live? Where is
Huh?
it that you live?
In
The
Brandon.
middle Manitoba?
Yeah.
What's your usual humidity?
I have no idea.
You'll still get
Exactly.
rust. You'll still get rust.
I left it for a week. There was no rust.
No, dude, that's not how it works. Adriel, how long did your nail take to rust in fucking Edmonton?
Sorry to disappoint you, but one day. But you have to do it on a nail. You have to take like a bright nail that has nothing on it, pull the bullet off your round, throw the powder on the lawn,
Yeah.
and strike off the primer on a bright nail, and you'll see if it rusts in a day, it's corrosive.
I will do it tomorrow. I'll do one and I'll show you. I'll
I
live
can
stream it.
guarantee you that
I'm-
Shaq
Put on
stripper
put
clip
on
Telling
your
you.
earplugs, though.
I'm telling you,
I'm thinking it's
This-
corrosive too.
this didn't. In a week, it didn't rust.
Maybe you had good oil on it or something. Maybe you had like
Wow.
a good protective layer.
Could be. Could
Yeah.
be.
I don't
And-
think so.
I don't tell you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
But yeah.
And then, so I've got that. And then, just in case I need to shoot some deer with it, cheap barn hole, soft point. Never know. Gonna need it. Keep those in a box, handy. Option number 2.
I like that it's the same color.
Yeah, well, you gotta coordinate.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be all green, but I feel like I would be destroying the heritage of this
Have you
guy.
actually shot it with that RDS on it?
Yeah. Like,
I'm surprised.
probably 200-300 rounds.
I feel
Wow.
like you could use the green painter's tape, and it would be the same color. You could just put that on the receiver.
You know what? As a barrel wrap, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. I like it. I'm going to do it.
Painter's tape. Oh,
Yeah.
or even better, painter's tape it, get it nicely wrapped, and then just hit it with a coat of enamel and just make it permanent.
No, I would just shoot it till the paint, till the tape melts onto the barrel and never comes off.
You gotta find some way to get like tuck tape on that shit too. You get the green, put red somewhere on it.
No,
fucking-
no, it doesn't need red.
Wait,
Come
what
on.
kind of
That's just being
tucking
silly.
tape are you using?
And then, choice of ammo for that. You buy the cheapest, targetiest loads you can
Yeah.
buy.
You gotta get the heavy target load though. Just the
No,
same price.
light's good, because then if my son needs to shoot it, he's okay too. Then you melt him down into these bad boys. There's the box. Yeah. Then you put him back in. There's the thing.
I'm just visualizing you like melting lead with like a lighter.
Oh, what's wrong with using a lighter? Oh, that's
Propane
my
torch,
extra.
propane
That's the wrong one.
No,
No, mass
just stick
gas
it in
torch.
the oven, man. Just stick it in the oven.
If you're real cheap, just pour some wax in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, you do that, then just roll, crimp it back down. Good to go.
No,
Then it
just
can-
tuck it in. Just don't even bother crimping it. Just tuck him back
Well,
in.
I mean, essentially it's the same, right? As
No,
long as
just
it
use
doesn't
your
pop
hot
out
spoon from the
seeds.
lead and just melt it back over.
I'll have to try that. That might be all right.
These are pro tips for the apocalypse, folks.
Yeah. Next pro tip: peanut butter. You gotta keep this on your person at all time. Jar of peanut butter like this, keep you for a week, no problem.
Come across the
Lots
dog.
of calories.
Entertaining.
Lots of calories. Hey, man gets lonely out in the bush. You never know.
If you want to fancy it up, you can get a 2-pack from Costco for the same price. Good to
Whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa! You don't go into Costco. That's Corona Central right now.
No, they're out of toilet paper. You're good now.
Costco is no man's land. Then the old trusty Plinkster, 22 small game. You guys eating squirrel? If not, try it. Delicious. Love it.
Wait, that's a Mossberg Blinkster?
Yeah, 702.
Oh, you'll have to go to the shotgun right away.
Oh, this one's old though. It's the aluminum receiver and aluminum parts in there. Like the trigger's aluminum, not the
I'm sure
plastic.
the bolt is aluminum, the barrel's aluminum.
No. The barrel is the finest Guatemalan steel. But for that, if you're getting ammo, no sense in spending money. Blue Box Federal.
No. See, I'm gonna call you out on that. You can go cheaper. You could get Winchester Wildcat 22.
No, because you want it to
No.
still
And it
actually
won't
fucking
cycle.
work.
It won't cycle. Tried it.
But I thought that was your go-to gun. Your go-to gun should just take everything, baby.
Nothing takes Wildcat.
No. I don't hate any
I will
firearm
bet you
that I own enough.
Wait, no. My Keltec 22 takes Wildcat.
You're
The
lying.
golden bullets.
You haven't shot that thing in a long enough that there's no way in hell you can remember if it does or not.
No, he's going senile. He doesn't even remember which guns he owns.
I legitimately don't remember which way.
And then the final piece of the, because I'm going to carry all of these at all times, all strapped on me. Got to take the WK.
No, just tape a gun to each limb, and you're good to go.
No, he's
Well,
walking around like
did you
Grand
see
Theft
that
Auto
episode?
as he's cycling through, and he's just flipping them all on him. And, I don't want this one. I don't want that. There we go.
Did you not see the episode of Simpsons where Moe teaches you how to make 5 guns into 1 gun?
All right.
String, some wire, and you're good to go. Gotta take the WK.
JP already taught us how to do that. So
Yep.
When I need to shoot deer, this is going to be putting food on a table. And my eardrums won't be as painful anymore thanks to
Wow. I wonder who
Big
sold you
suppressor.
that.
this. Yeah.
Oh.
The old Wish.com brake that I had on it, very, very loud. After I shot the deer with it, my ears were ringing like the whole drive home.
You use
take
that
out the middle
for
baffles.
hunting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Absolutely.
So
I shot the
loud.
best buck of my life with this thing. It was great.
Meh. Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. Who
If you want it
knew?
louder, you can take out the middle baffles.
Who knew that in one of those Cabela's pop-up lines, this would echo like shooting in a tin shed? It hurt so bad. So bad. I was pretty sure if someone threw a frag grenade in me, fucking just... I was in pain. Yeah, that was the sound I heard. Yeah. It was terrible.
Oh wow! It's like I'm reliving it all over again.
Yeah. No, PTSD is real, man. Don't make fun. Come on.
Oh, the memes. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, peanut butter. Everybody. Stock
Everybody.
up. You'll need it.
Mhm. You got
Keep it in your truck, on your person. You need it.
And 2 days from now, the entire country will be cleaned out of peanut butter completely.
Well,
Yes.
fucking Adriel kickstarted the Nylon 22 fucking Wall Street bet shit. It's like, yeah,
Oh.
you gotta get your Nylon 66, everybody. It's the best gun out there. They're going
yeah.
up in price. Supply has gone down. Oh my god, you have a book-a-load bag.
And a supply pack. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got to take her
Wait,
everywhere.
what do you got on? There's a machete on there.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Throw
that's
an
a
axe.
Woodcutter, yeah.
You gotta have all your melees available.
Wait, is that a grenade on the side?
Shh. No, it's a gam. Hoisting up game.
Oh yeah, Gambrel.
Oh, look at you.
A
You're
vir- a
actually
virtual-
prepared. I'm
a
impressed.
virtual-
You're actually prepared.
Yeah, because I go hunting all the time, man. I use my firearms to shoot deer. What do you use yours for? Paper? How's that taste?
It's kind of bland.
Depends on what country it was manufactured in.
Yeah. It's plasticky now.
Oh my god, I'm so impressed by your boogaloo loadout. It's really good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I talk about pistols, but I don't have any restricted firearms anymore because.
Well, see, this is all you need. You need a $200 knockoff of a Russian design.
Yeah, well, I
That's
was
it.
thinking to go buy one at Joe Brooks there, but I don't know if they're still going to be open with all this thing. I should
No,
pop
fuck
in there
it.
tomorrow.
Just get some of the SFRC ones that Adriel fucking bought.
They're everywhere. You can get the Norinco ones. Those are still in country. The Yugo ones.
Yeah.
Those are still. You can get new ones for $250, or you can get a used one.
Yeah.
For $180. And like,
Yeah,
who
Joe-
cares? Who cares if it's used? Who cares?
Joe Brooks had some on the shelf there. I think they were like $179.99.
Yeah.
There's literally no reason not to have that thing.
Yeah.
Wait a
Well, they're
second.
crap.
I want to say
they're terrible
something,
pistols.
but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the Bouchier guy use a Tokarev?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. See, there's no reason not to have one of those. Perfect drop gun.
Well,
Yeah.
there is a reason. They can ND very easily.
Woo!
Yeah. That's something you got to be aware of, is how easily they can ND into a pickup truck.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Must be a design
It was
fault
the
or
hang
something.
fire. The hang fire is what did it.
The hang fire. Yeah, that's
Really
what we're
bad.
calling it. Yeah, it was a hang fire. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's where that screw came from. I was wondering about that because I fucking pulled this thing out of the box and a fucking screw comes out. I was like, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, I also forgot one last thing. You're shooting whitetail with a WK.
That steel case?
Yeah, Barnhole's finest. So. Here's the side you guys will need to learn to read.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking I should pick
Joke's
some
on
of that
you.
up for
I don't know how
myself.
to read.
Oh,
I was
and,
wondering where this fucking screw came from. Okay, now
and
I
don't
know.
forget your face covering because you'll need that. This keeps the corona out. It's corona rated.
Social distancing. Social distancing. Anyone who comes within 3 meters.
See, corona doesn't come near me because I don't got any limes, so they all stay away.
Oh, God.
You must have kids. You got the dad jokes like on tap.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is far too poignant. Hey, Crazy, is that it? By the way.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't think I got much left in me.
You did good. You did really good.
I prepared for this episode, actually.
I can tell. I'm so proud of you.
He's got a teleprompter behind his monitor. He's just reading off of it.
I'm getting the thumbs up from my AR guy. He's like, yeah! That's why I texted you the other day. We should do a gun show. Survival one. And I think they love you one.
Hey, we're enjoying ourselves here. And, of course, this is all in Minecraft, of course. That is one of my favorite things that I've seen online. It's like, oh yeah, this is all in Minecraft. Of course.
Yeah. Should I bring out my diamond gun?
Yes, do it.
Diamond.
Minecraft,
Made of
bro.
diamonds.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Gold.
Son plays the shit out of that game.
Pure gold. Gold.
Oh my god, all these screws are loose.
Caltech, so.
Yep. I wasn't expecting this much. I was actually genuinely surprised with this gun. Like, I thought, like, $1,100, I can flip this thing. After I felt it around for a little bit, I think I'm gonna keep this thing.
Crazy, what you been up to?
So I actually got a chance to go out shooting. I tested out some of that federal aluminum shit over there and all my 9mm. All of them shot it just fine. This was before everyone was supposed to be quarantined for everything bullshit. And so I was just down there, I shot 9mm, had fun. I was actually doing better with my SIG than my CZ that day.
Shame on you.
Oh well. Yeah.
I
And
kinda
then,
wish I got some of that aluminum stuff at the same time as you did. Because now, that price point is gone.
So I'm sure many of you have probably seen this poster before.
Oh yeah.
Our great Lord and Savior Gun Jesus. And you can see the nice Bible he is holding in his hands there. Well, that finally arrived.
Oh yeah.
Chassepot to FAMAS, the French military rifles. It comes with a cocktail recipe thing here. The outside recipes are classic French cocktails, and inside are original recipes created by the guys at Headstamp Publishing. And I mean, when you look at the side of this thing, like, it's gold on there. It's got a tricolor as the bookmark there. And, like, you look at these pictures, like,
Oh yeah.
they are fucking awesome in this. Like, Ian said he wanted this book to be like a proper reference book where you can go and look and, like, it's not grainy as bullshit. Like, this Arsenal stamping on this here, he's like, you should be able to see it so you know what you're looking for. And, like, this is fucking, like, this is great. Like, honestly, if I'm not actually into French rifles, I just bought this because I knew that Ian had put out a good book. Like, I wanted to support him in doing that, and so I bought this. But, like, he wanted this to be, like, basically, like, the be-all, end-all reference book for French military rifles in English. And, like, Basically, it is. He's got the arsenal information and shit in here. He's got such amazing pictures. He sourced like rare guns you can't find normally to get pictures of them, just so people know what they're looking for. And like he set out to make a great reference book, and he did. And he made a shitload of them. And I got right. Oh, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? I got the signed copy there. Not much of a signature, just E and M, but yeah. So aside from that, I haven't actually done a whole lot of buying anything else other than that ammo back there. I need 223. I was kind of holding off, waiting to hear when my shit's going to be banned, because that would determine how much 223 I need. And since the basically coronavirus is wasting all the budget they were going to put on the buyback, I'm probably gonna just go buy more 223 at some point.
Yeah, fine.
Gas is so cheap right now that I'm debating buying a motorcycle I was gonna buy in possibly May, and it's like it's so cheap I can go buy the bike. I'll probably just offer them whatever the fuck and they'll take it because their business will be down, and ride it around and fill the tank for like $3.
ZR1000?
No. I was actually looking at one place that's got a Boulevard S40.
Ooh.
GSXR 1000. All the other ones.
Yeah.
What kind of pussy ass shit you talking about?
Fuck off.
No, I gotta get the Hayabusa.
No, you can't wheelie those as good. 1000.
I don't need to wheelie if I can just outrun the cops.
You can outrun the cops on like a 250, so it's not really a...
Cops can't catch you if you're dead.
The key to running away from cops on a motorcycle is just drive through somebody's yard. You gone.
Yeah, just give them as much reason to shoot you first.
Yeah, other than that, my range ain't closed yet. They're just saying they're limiting the number of people who can be on the property right now and mandating distance between people. You know, whatever.
Is it the same, or is it more or less distance than you're supposed to keep from public schools?
Actually, I don't think we have a limit for that in Canada, because I was thinking of that one time. There's no limit, unlike in the States, of how far you have to be with a firearm from a public school.
No, but
I wasn't talking about fire pipes.
I know, I was just trying to not play into that.
You got it. That is big oof.
I'm just on fire today.
If you were banned for going that close to public schools, they wouldn't let you have a gun in the first place.
How many buddy pillows do you own? Because that pretty much guarantees whether or not you're banned.
Actually, 0.
Aw,
you're safe.
I'm not that degenerate. However, when I move out, if I get like a guest room, the guest room's going to be just anime shit on the bed.
Oh, please,
I'm going to make you feel embarrassed for staying at my house.
You gotta get them a lady one.
Oh.
No, I'll go and get the one from that pigeon dating simulator.
Oh, God. Oh, by the way, Adriel, do your sides suck?
Yeah, the sight's on.
Just paint the front sight with pink nail polish. It'll be fine.
Turn it sideways, and then just use it that way. This is good.
Turn it sideways and push it every time you fire.
Yeah.
As long as
Intimidation.
Try the. Does yours? Oh wait, no, you got rid of your magazine disconnect. Never mind. I was gonna say try the fucking magazine disconnect trick that I was telling you about. See if that shit actually works with you.
You got to do the thing where you can twist the bullet by like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this thing's heavy. Never mind, I can't do it.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for guns. Gun Jesus' book came in. I can still go to the range if I want to, but I might not. I might reload some 38 and some 357 and see about it. But other than that, like, it'd just be wasting ammo until it's warm enough to like holster.
Your holster.
I want more guns, but I still don't have the space for them. So,
you know, the trigger on this thing's not terrible.
That's what I keep saying, actually. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
What I'm saying is, like, it could be a lot worse. Like,
no, I disagree.
I don't know.
The reason I
22.
The reason I got the SRT kit for my SIG is because I was out shooting my SIG and my Tokarev one day, and I was like, why is the reset on my Tokarev shorter than the reset on my SIG? So...
Is your SIG a DA SA or SA only?
It's a DASA.
Well, the Tokarev is SA only. And here, you guys want to see the worst SA trigger pull
Please
on
do.
a pistol? Let's see what we're at here.
Hey,
So-
action proof! Action proof! Action proof!
We'll prove it by NDing into his
Yeah.
ceiling.
Prove
Yeah.
it by pulling the trigger.
Here, let's
There you
see
go.
it. So everyone who's watching is getting this in fucking reverse, but I'll just count it out for you. There's 5, 6, 7. It moved a
What the
little bit.
fuck?
Well, 714. We're about 8 pounds here. This is an 8-pound trigger.
Okay, well, I
like
guess
two-finger that one? Like,
What's that?
Oh no,
Two-finger
that's nothing, man. You want 2-finger? I got a Nagant revolver.
7.
I legit
Oh,
actually had
7-11.
to 2-finger.
Not bad. Not bad. 7-11.
you know what? I'm
Well,
gonna
actually-
say it. I think yours, the new production, the old ones are worse because this one, it doesn't feel like a fucking revolver that you're pulling the trigger on, or
Well,
like
it's
an
like-
M&P.
It
Or an
doesn't move.
M&P.
Like if you watch a trigger, it'll move a little bit. Okay, I'm pulling. It moved a little bit. I'm pulling. There, fired. Now,
Yeah,
the
no.
reset's all right. That's fine. It's just the weight is.
Oh yeah, the weight on the Tokarev trigger is pretty heavy, but
Oh, I didn't talk about the max.
So
I don't know if you
used to
guys
it.
can see, but the fucking like mag catch, I'm pretty sure was cut with a fucking angle grinder. Like
No,
there's
no,
fucking tool marks on
just-
that thing.
the biggest diamond file you get just fucking slash. Like, it's meant
Okay,
for
Adriel,
shop.
let's see. There is the take up. That's it.
Not bad.
And
Weigh it though.
I would say it's maybe 6 pounds if it's really bad.
Well, the 2 M57s that I had, 8 pounds. 8 pounds
Nice.
both of them.
See, that's why you need 9mm, so you're not in, 7.6 Tokarev, which
That's
is
oh, you need something.
7.6 Tokarev
You need
Oh,
something
no.
with some pop.
Hmm.
How are you supposed to take up
7.62
the foreign body
Tokarev is
armor?
actually really fun caliber to shoot.
Yeah,
I know,
and
I'm
it's
just
armor
shit talking
piercing.
because that gun is garbage, and Adriel's got a garbage year one.
I keep thinking about buying that like SIG clone from China in 7.62 Tokarev.
There's people in the States that fucking gush at those guns.
It's
Gush.
just because they can't get them.
Exactly.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. I bet I don't know actually. Maybe yours does do this. There's a couple of interesting things about the M57. One being the grip and just being able to get a full hand on there.
Yeah, I can get a full
Because
hand
the other
on.
one is
Yeah, but you got little baby hands, Krober.
I do.
yeah. I need that to be able to grab onto. The other cool thing about these things is that they come with a captured recoil spring. You pull that guy off, there's a recoil spring. It's captured and it's articulating. So it's like comes up like that and boop.
See, that is such a bitch in the regular Tokarev getting that fucking spring back in. I hate it.
Look at that. Back in. So easy. So easy. Anyways, that's about it. Still a piece of shit. But it was cheap ammo, and I didn't have. All my other guns are like competition guns, and they weren't like, I don't know, shitty World War II guns.
So that's your drop gun.
That's the one for the desktop.
And then
That's
you
the one for the
sprinkle a little
desktop.
crack on
Yeah.
them. There you go.
The
what
fucking
else?
high point costs more in Canada, so that's basically the Canadian high point.
Yep. Yeah. This was for SFRC 179, and it was used. And it's like it's got some wear on it. Like if you look at it, it's like it's got some like the finish is worn away on it. But I don't
It
care.
has, Adriel,
Yeah,
it
style.
has definitely executed a few political prisoners.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely some
Or people who
Yugoslavian,
weren't-
political prisoners took this 8-pound trigger to the head,
And then they hit them with the gun.
and then they hit the gun, and that killed them.
How many war crimes in the 90s do you think were committed with that gun?
Ooh, I don't want to know.
Ooh, big oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mind you, like it had some cosmoline on here, and that cosmoline's been on there for a couple of decades because it did not want to come off. I used acetone inside
Oh.
a jar inside my ultrasonic cleaner, and that was the ticket. That got that. It just Blew off.
Okay, now the whole thing is the Bosnian the Yugoslavian independence wars happened 2 decades ago already. So
Maybe.
I mean, the math checks out.
Maybe. Yep. It's a good sidearm. It works. Good. What else did I get? Okay, so
What's it like to holster draw that one?
I have not holster like the trouble with this thing with holster drawing it is like Crover mentioned. How do you safely carry this thing? You put one in the pipe.
You
and
half cock that bitch.
You half cock it. Like when you half cock.
No,
it,
you go
trigger's
hot.
Frozen. Slides frozen. I don't like it. I don't like it like that.
you basically got to carry an empty chamber and then draw and rack. But
no, one in the pipe.
One in the pipe with the hammer back too.
Yeah.
It's an 8-pound trigger. It ain't going off accidentally.
True fact.
You could spike that to the ground and it wouldn't go off.
let's do a P320 drop test.
You can hang it off like the hammer's back right now. It's not going off. You have
Scientific
to
testing.
ram
Spin it around your finger.
Yeah, spin it around your finger, Metal Gear Solid style here.
It won't go off. It will not.
Try
so
it.
you
Try it.
Your holster could be a lanyard and you'd be all right. Just
Yeah.
gun safety 101. If you can do that with your gun, it ain't going off. Don't worry.
Still loaded so that you
One-
simulate
one-
the load. But
One in the pipe.
See,
Yeah.
One in the
that's
pipe.
why they gave the New York cops the 17-pound triggers. Just for,
So they could do cool tricks with it.
yeah. What else I got? Okay, so I sold a couple of Savage rifles. I got one of those Matrix Aerospace AR-10s because like the COVID was coming in. I'm like, this gun looks really good. This COVID's coming in. Liberals will be distracted. I'll buy one. So I got one of those, and so the reason why I got the Maple Ridge Armory one, True North Arms had one for $14.50, I think, and I was like, oh damn, $14.50. It's got all the stuff in it that you'd need. And I was looking at that.
But it had the fucked up handguard that was offset because it was too
care.
low.
Don't
I know.
care.
I'm
I'll order
saying.
that shit from AliExpress. And then I saw Maple Ridge Armory had one, and they had their Gucci fucking barrel on there. That barrel they sell separately, $450. They had their Gucci handguard on there. That
Did
sells
Gucci
for
enforce it?
$350.
Gucci Mane.
Mm-hmm.
They had a mil-spec trigger in it. But I
I
have
prefer
fancy
a
ass
Louis
trigger.
Vuitton barrel.
What's that? A Louis Vuitton?
I prefer a Louis Vuitton barrel.
Yeah, me too. I like the brand like etched into
Rolex
the
barrel. Rolex.
Yeah.
Genuine Ronex.
But like everything else in that Maple Ridge Armory was all brand name. Like the stock was a brand name stock, which is not a normal thing to do to a build kit. Usually you throw on like a piece of shit mil spec one because you know the people are going to throw it away anyways, right? But everything else was brand name. So everything on that rifle is the stuff I would want on there. I'd want a good barrel. I'd want a good handguard. I'd want a good trigger, which I've got over there.
Are you gonna put a tank brake on it?
It came with a decent brake. I'm fine with. And if I end up taking it hunting, which I probably will, I'll just spin the brake off and go just straight muzzle threads. Who cares?
Just
No, use
walk
this.
it on.
Get one of those. Put it on there.
Yeah, get a
On there.
wish.com brake.
Yeah, they're great.
It
Man.
comes
Don't
with
shit
a
on it.
name brand brake, which will probably be machined really nicely and work just the same as the Wish.
It is. It is. I had.
Will
Maple Ridge
it work
in
the same
model.
as the Wish.com one? Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Well,
Think they
you
can
won't
match
feel
that
the-
level
as
of
long as-
engineering?
You
As long as
won't
the
feel the
Wish.com
savings.
one,
That's
the
what you
hole
gotta
is
take away.
straight on it, you're good.
Yeah, as long as the hole's straight, and if it's not straight, the bullet will make it straight. So that's
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I
fucking
probably
look what
should have
happened with,
myth-busted that thing with the string to safely fire that thing the first time, but I was like, man, whatever, mag dump.
Yeah.
It was fine.
yeah.
Well,
I
look
got
what
it,
happened
Tim.
with Spectre
Sorry, go
and
ahead.
his Chinese brakes when he first got them.
Yeah, you might get some bullet kisses.
What
I
happened?
mean, you look for copper wipes on the brake. See if
Yeah.
if it's hitting it.
No, that's
One of
when
the
you
first
grab
few,
the fucking.
Spectre
That's when you
brakes
grab
that
the
I got.
impact driver and you just touch up the holes. You know. Just-
So those copper marks, they look like little copper streaks inside the brake?
If it hit it, it'll definitely be dented.
No, definitely didn't see anything like that in there. No, it's
It
fine.
adds damage when the
So,
bullet hits
so what
into
you're
your
saying is you've
sides.
left some little brown streaks in your hole.
Yeah, I did, bud.
Trying to think of other things I did. I don't know, like stocking up for the apocalypse. Got a bidet like our buddy there did, and I got some Purell here. I got some fucking some rations going on. Might have one right shortly here because I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, is that the fucking Navy ones? The boat
Yeah,
ones?
these are the ones you put on a lifeboat. I was
Have
actually
you
gonna
had
buy
those?
some
They're
more.
good.
They're dry. They're really dry.
They're not
Which ones-
supposed to
no,
be
no, let me
good.
see those. Let me
They don't
see
need
those.
to
Let
be
me see. Which ones did you have? Oh no, bro! You gotta get the ones in the white package. They're shortbread. They're straight up just bars of
Tastes
shortbread.
like shortbread. It's very sugary. It's got a lot of calories in it. For the weight.
That,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit kind of looks
you know
like
what you
how
should
much.
Peanut butter.
That shit kind of looks like how much sawdust can you
Do
put
it.
in a Rice Krispie before someone notices.
Oh, Cheetos, yeah, but Cheetos aren't even a supply item because you should just have a case of them in your house at all times.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me.
For you guys in your bidets, did you buy the ones that also play soothing nature music so no one hears you when you poop?
No,
No, because
because
those
I'm
ones are
just
like $600.
yeah, and I mean,
Five
no
bucks.
nature sound in the world is gonna make up for the thunder that I'm clapping there.
Mine
Man,
says
girls, can you shave
ara
that
ara.
ass?
I don't know.
Is that weave humor? I feel it's weave humor.
Yes.
Weave humor. Yeah.
It is.
Okay, good.
I'm trying.
Ugh.
Anyways, yeah. That's it for me.
So yeah, pandemic, folks. Has anybody had any issues at all in grocery stores?
Nope.
Yeah, there's no toilet paper.
Nope.
Yes,
Even that.
because there's no fucking bread or milk here, and that's it.
Nope.
Now that's
Everything's
funny
back.
for where you're at because you're out in the middle of nowhere, and for you to have like no bread or milk in the grocery store, it's like
Well, there,
how many
like,
cows you
there's,
got in that area? How much corn do you guys grow in that area? Do you guys really need a grocery store?
I'm not in Tabor anymore.
Oh,
Right.
trouble.
You're
No,
fucked.
everything's back to normal now. It was crazy on from Friday on, and everything was fine Thursday. Friday, nothing on the shelf. Everything got cleaned out in Brandon, and then
Well,
Saturday,
now that everything's being
April.
shut down here, it's getting
Yeah.
a bit more annoying. But there's still fucking takeout and shit if you really need it.
casinos closed in Manitoba, so that's
Same in
no more
Ontario.
gambling. No more gambling. I mean,
They're
Liquor
open.
stores
They're open in
still do
Calgary.
the VLT.
baby.
Still do
They're
the
open in
VLTs,
Calgary.
But yeah, you go to main brand grocery stores around here, like fucking Loblaws and Metro, and they're all out of everything. The shelves are barren. You go to the Asian supermarkets, they got fucking everything.
that's
The Asian,
that's
Our
the
Asian
best place to
supermarket-
go.
yeah, our Asian supermarkets even got toilet
What are
paper.
you kidding me?
No,
So that's the thing, is everyone's going to be like, oh, I want to go to the Asian supermarket, they all have coronavirus. So fuck you, I'm going to go buy cheap meat, cheap produce, toilet paper, and fuck all of you.
Yeah, just get a little bit
Right.
of Corona for your troubles.
No, they don't sell Corona. They sell that at the beer store.
No, the Safeway here was out of bread, eggs, potatoes, meat, toilet paper, and one more thing.
Rice?
No, they still had rice.
Meat was crazy too. I couldn't believe that it was all sold out here, but
See,
Oh,
at
but
least
you know
meat
what,
was
Longer?
free.
We're good to
They
go.
left. People left all the rough cuts, baby. I have a fucking smart pot thing, so I just stick it in there, and an hour later, I got tender meat.
The thing is, at least meat you can freeze. I hate the people who went and stocked up on produce. That shit's just gonna go bad, and you'll have wasted so much
Hey.
fucking food.
you know you can freeze that stuff too.
When you thaw frozen vegetables, they're all mushy and nasty and shit. Like,
Bitch,
You're gonna
do
cook
you
it
not
anyways.
have frozen vegetable bags in your freezer?
not really, no.
Man,
Dude,
look
you
at him. He
microwave
lives,
that shit, and it's
he lives
golden
on
in 3
Mountain Dew
minutes.
and Hot Pockets. All right, there ain't no vegetables in there.
Crab
No,
dinner
you're
and instant
wrong.
ramen.
You're wrong. There's mushrooms in some of them.
Who gets the mushroom pizza pops? You're
no.
a weirdo.
I don't want those deluxe pizza pops. I want the fucking 3 meat.
Yeah.
It's 3 pseudo meats and a pseudo cheese. That's it.
Yeah, synthetic cheese. Delicious.
And it all tastes pseudo good.
Yeah, you put it in the microwave for a minute and then throw it in the oven for 10 and it's fucking delicious.
Right,
Whoa,
chicken.
I'm too lazy to take it to the oven. Shit just goes in the microwave for like 3 minutes.
I was fucking around checking out what I had in my piles of brass, and I found ammo in my brass boxes.
Uh-oh. RCMP. Get over there.
Yeah, no, that's. Has anybody actually seen like a Stanex stripper clip? This is the shit that they actually use.
I've got
They're
lots
straight.
like that. All mine are like that. Did I give that to you?
No, buddy of mine gave that to me. He also gave me the where is it? He actually gave me the loader, the one that they use. See?
Oh, that's a fancy one. That one should be used with the plastic ones.
This one came off of an army guy that I knew. Yeah. He's like, yeah, here you go. And he gave me a couple of
the plastic stripper clips, not the metal ones.
Well, he gave me those, man. Those are what the army. That's what he was given at the army. So who knows? Maybe it was old stock or whatever. So everybody's sitting on at least 1,000 rounds for every gun that they own.
I wish.
I can't.
No, expensive 8mm Mauser is fuck.
You gotta pump those numbers up. 1,000 rounds for every gun you own, at least.
Means I got a bunch more 32, 380, 7.62 by 25, 7.62 by 54, 8mm Mauser. Just not financially viable to be doing that at the moment, especially the 8mm.
I would have to take out a small loan to be able to just do the 338.
Well, whose fault is that?
That's
that they decided to fucking
cartridge though. That one's for like shooting people real far, or shooting trucks real far away.
Good catch there, Andrew.
It's for today's super animals, like the flying squirrel or the electric eel.
I think I have 40 pieces of brass and I think 200 projectiles for it. So
basically, you can kill anything.
That's not enough.
I'd run out of powder before anything else.
Oh, what was it that we did the math that 50 BMG you can run through a 1 pound powder in like 14 rounds or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, with the
338 Lapua Magnum ain't that far behind.
No, I think it was either 90 or 94 grains per round.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I smoked some jerky for the first time. Fucking delicious.
I want some. Send me some.
You're supposed to eat it, not smoke it.
Wait.
Are you running out of name smoke there?
Are you a father now? That was a pretty dad joke there, Elixir.
That's good.
Thanks.
No, I have to go through my brass. I have to deprime a fuckload of brass. But hey, I'm unemployed now, so that'll be fun.
How long are you unemployed for?
Well, until shit picks up again, you know, like shit, like work shut down because of the Kung Flu. Oh, by the way, did you see the news? Did you see the news when like the fucking White House just called it straight up the Kung Flu?
Did they? Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah. Straight up during a press conference, this one guy that, and like this was on the front page of Reddit. And of course, I didn't click the article because who does? But it says like, yeah, White House representative refers to the flu as the Kung Flu to Asian reporter or something like that. It was great.
Yeah, why not?
It was great. Oh, you know, people get all their panties in a bunch.
You mess around with SARS, this is what happens.
Oh man, do we have actual questions or anything? Anybody? Oh, hold on a second. We got questions.
Whoa.
Clover
Also,
likes Sporty Smith and Wesson. You shut your whore mouth, Kyle. No, I don't.
I heard that.
I also
Carrie says, gotta finger that gun like your high school girlfriend.
so
I
aggressively.
don't understand this reference.
Oh, that's another big oof. Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
and I need to give a name drop here to CZ Master Race MB. He's like, make our post in military time? Are you fucking kidding me? We're a bunch of fucking bums. There ain't no way we're getting up for a AM show.
Yeah, fuck.
You
That's
guys
when
are
I'm
lucky
going
to-
to bed.
Yeah.
You're fucking
Gaming all
lucky
night,
I'm still this
prepping.
late.
Guys are lucky I got pants on.
I was considering agreeing to that request, but when you put it so succinctly, I'm gonna
Nah.
decline.
Fuck you.
Who's up at 7:30 just to watch?
I'm up at
bullshit?
5:30 because my son decided that now he only sleeps till 5:30.
I mean, I admire this guy's dedication getting up that early to watch a show.
A not good
Fucking
shit.
figure it out.
Yeah, like, this is fucking awful. Like, don't get up early to watch this.
Do you like
This
this trigger
shit
pull
you
yet?
watch when you fucking run
No.
out of Netflix.
Yeah, go watch the Canada Guns talk show backlog when you're running a fucking like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones.
I tell you, the quality of the episodes picked up once I started showing up on them.
When was that?
I think I agree. I
I don't know
100%
why you could say
agree.
something so true and so brave.
I mean, obviously, this is the highest quality show that I'm here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Clicking
No,
audio.
we were truly lacking on your insight, Elixir.
Thank you.
All of your vast experience that you bring to the table,
Yeah.
all of the shooting you do.
every
So what
single
gun stuff
time we
did
have
do?
you on.
None.
You
Oh,
always
okay.
have no more than 5 things to say, and every single one of them is pure gold. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, has there been anything worth it in the sub? And as a moderator, I can already tell you no.
There's been toilet paper shit posts. That's
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
and then somebody
Oh.
made a joke about bidet. That was pretty good. I enjoyed
There's
that.
a Tavor with a gas mask.
People like, is that Shadow 2? You flexing on us? It's like, damn straight I am.
Canada Post is apparently not checking signatures properly.
Oh, we should
yeah.
probably talk about that. Yeah. Well, that was my buddy that posted that too. It's like,
Oh, really?
there.
Fuck.
If it ain't a registered letter, it's getting dropped and go.
Yeah, and you know it's hilarious what they're saying on the signatures because I guess like their system won't let them like scan it without putting something down. They just
I would
fucking
cross
scribble
so many
COVID-19 on it.
So many penises.
Oh, yeah.
So we can save
So
money
many-
when we're shipping now, right? If you're gonna ship a gun, just ship it with signature not required because they're not gonna use it anyways, right?
Yeah. The only problem is if you're insuring it, then they add on the signature required after you buy
Hey,
insurance.
insurance is at the buyer's expense.
I always throw my insurance in because I'd rather not fucking deal with. Oh, sorry, there goes $500 that I'm out of pocket for because Canada Post is moronic.
Well, and here's the thing. Whenever people say, oh, insurance is on you, it's like, what, bitch? If I don't get my shit, I expect my money back. Like,
No, you paid for shipping. I shipped it the way you wanted it.
Hmm.
On you, man.
but I mean, like, if
Not
you go
wrong.
into a dispute with this on CGN, the fucking feedback, like, they're gonna leave negative feedback. Oh, gun never showed up. And what are you gonna do? Fucking.
I'm gonna erase my account and make a new one.
Like usual.
Yeah, like
I
mean, I'm sure
that's big
Kroger's on,
brain. That's
like-
a big brain move right there.
Kroger's got 15 Smurf accounts going on CGN, artificially driving up prices for himself. Come on.
Trading with each other. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, upvote. Yeah, trading rating positive. Great guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Definitely will not fuck you on a gun.
Or just generally.
Yeah.
Do I have to pay extra for the fucking?
Obviously. Come on.
See,
It can be
I will-
negotiated into the deal.
the only reason that I take it seriously is because I have reached that point where the trader rating really does help me. Like, I have no issues at all. Like, people is like, oh, can I have some pictures of this? And sure, I send them a blurry ass picture, and they're like, I could ask for another one. but he's literally about to break 200 feedback rating. So I really don't care. Like he's gonna deal it. He's gonna deal with it. And speaking about it, I am dealing with it. Canada Post lost a gun,
No. Really?
and it reappeared. Like we have no idea what the fuck it means. I sent it to Ontario. The track and send it went to Winnipeg.
I mean, that's on the way, but
No, Calgary packages that go to Ontario do not stop in Winnipeg. I've
Nothing
sent enough
stops
shit to
in
tell you.
What
Winnipeg.
about COVID? Hey,
That shit gets put on a truck or a plane, and it goes from Calgary straight to is it Scarborough?
Yeah. Or starts on an M.
Malton?
I don't know.
No, I was gonna say
Mississauga?
Miramichi, but that's the wrong province. Mississauga, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So the buyer is like, why is it in Winnipeg? And I said, that's an excellent question. And then he started looking into it, and they were giving him the runaround, like, oh, I don't know.
because they can't because he's not the sender. Sender's gotta.
No. They gave him plenty of leeway on they gave him plenty of information based on what they knew, and then 2 days ago it updated because it said package is undeliverable in Winnipeg, and now it says package is at a secure holding facility in Scarborough. Please contact customer service.
You didn't pack that thing correctly. That fucking
Holy.
you had it in between two little like the cardboard paper that you wrap. You just wrapped a pistol in that, and it fell out. And they're like, "What do we do? What's this pistol?"
Pop, pop, pop.
And they brought it to Winnipeg. That's what happened with your pistol.
That wasn't a pistol; it was a rifle.
Okay, well you had it in tissue paper. It ripped out, fell on the ground, and they're like, "Gotta take this to headquarters."
That's because he did it with bad Kroger shipping, with his bad account. It wasn't one of his good ones.
No, and I called Canada Post, and they're like, "Yeah, it doesn't say why it went there, so I can't give you any more information, sir. I'm sorry. Right now, you just have to wait for customer service to contact you." And the updated message that I got is, "Issue will be resolved by April 9th."
It was
Perfect.
Garrett just
Have you
wanted to
tried
check
calling
it.
the RCMP?
Yeah. I had them.
better
just
than the time
off
they
of my
fucking.
phone.
It's better than the time like UPS lost my fucking ammo or who the fuck it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit happens.
Yep.
but yeah,
You know
no,
what's gonna
because I have
happen?
my insurance. Yeah.
Canada Post is gonna safe drop a bunch of pistols and ARs in people's like backyards and between their screen door and their regular door, and that's gonna happen over the next couple of weeks here. It's gonna be sweet.
Post up, Adriel. There's already 3 posts up. People says like, there's a fucking Canada Post left my fucking pistol in my fucking front porch. Like they're already up. Like those
Happens
posts
in
are
the
already
best
up.
of days.
Man-
It's gonna happen a
man.
lot more now.
Even before this, one of my GSG 16 came in. It was literally leaning against my door in a big box that said GSG 16. Like there was the box it came in, leaning up against my fucking door, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure someone was supposed to sign for this, but sweet, I don't have to go get it.
I'm the same way. I see a pistol on my screen door. It's like, sweet, it's here.
I ain't mad. As long as it's there, I ain't mad.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm dealing with. Thank you for reminding me.
Didn't janitor once get a Glock delivered into his barbecue and almost lit the fucking thing on fire?
That's about right.
Fucking Tupperware gun. Fuck.
All that's left is a trigger and a barrel.
Hopefully
Oh, wait,
that
the
grill was
slide.
non-stick.
Right, slide.
Well, have
Any
we
suggestions?
entertained our 3 FBI agents long enough? CSIS.
Yeah.
Caesars.
Member of the Five Eyes watch.
Somebody said, Carrie said on the Facebook, says, nothing stops in Winnipeg unless it's supposed to, unless someone fucks up. But yeah, no, I have no idea why it says packages undeliverable and why it went from Winnipeg tracking straight to Scarborough. It makes no sense.
Could have been a mistake on the their end, right? Could have just logged to something else. Barcode could have got smudged. Someone
If
put
it's a
number in
pistol and
wrong.
it went to Scarborough, it's never going to get to that guy.
No, it's the Remington 700 BDL.
Still, it ended up in Scarborough, and it's a gun. It ain't getting to that guy.
No,
Somebody
no.
is doing some pops at a car driving by right now.
It's kind of funny because I have had to deal with Canada Post losing a gun before. They delivered a shotgun and nothing was at my front door, and then I looked at the fucking signature and there was a scribble on it. So like the fucking guy signed for it for himself or something. And I started making phone calls. It's like, okay, I'm gonna hang up, and the next phone call is gonna be to the cops. So when I call you again, I'm gonna have a case number. And sure enough, I call the cops, I get a case number, I call again, the gun is fucking found and delivered within the hour.
Yeah. At this point, do they know that it's a firearm that's missing?
Yes, the recipient notified them of it. So I'm gonna call again tomorrow because I have nothing better to do. So yeah. Have we? You're right. I think we've entertained our 3 seasons.
Are you not entertained?
I think they must be. Fellas, if you want to talk about anything right now, you've got about 30 seconds before we give up entirely.
I mean, going into woods right now is actually considered social distancing, so
Cold,
grab SKS, go into woods.
Way too cold in Alberta. Can't do it.
It's supposed to be
It's
16
only
degrees
-10.
in Ontario on Friday.
It's
Just wear your
on
sleeping
Sunday.
bag. Just wear your sleeping
Yeah,
bag.
it's where you're sleeping bag. What are you talking
You're
about?
prep. And
Yeah.
red is the safest color you could possibly wear in the bush because no one's gonna think that anyone would be dumb enough to wear that in the bush. And then you're like, surprise, give me your stuff.
Yeah, see, they're going to assume you're a very large pylon or something.
Yeah.
They're gonna go investigate, and that's when you unfurl yourself and you go, "Surprise, motherfuckers!" and you have 2 tokes. You're good to go.
Oh, you could fit like a 30-inch barrel shotgun in there. 2, actually.
Nice. Can you put 30-inch barrels and have a bird's head grip on them?
Oh my god!
You're in the dick.
Bird's head grip on a fucking
guys. The thesis guys are
30-year-old.
saying no. Yes, thank you. We're good. Let's call it a night.
Yeah, all right.
Bye, thesis agents.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll approve your post. Kill it, Adriel.